Yeah, I haven't even been on this shit in a little while because I really been, locking in, getting shit done. You know what I mean? Just, life shit, regular, degular. You know what I mean? But I think in the course of doing shit, I'll also be like catching like little, moments where realization happens. And it's like a higher level. You think you can't get to a higher level than you already was at. But you'll be surprised at where understanding and information will take you, because I'm telling you, it's also it's also about acceptance too. Like, I guess I really fully haven't accepted certain shit too. Like, for instance, um understanding that people need something. You know what I mean? And mind you, as I'm trying to pull y'all in and get y'all to understand like what really be going on, it's kind of difficult because I'm understanding it myself too, and I'm trying to accept it myself too, and it's kind of weird and creepy because it really does separate people, and you have to decide who you are. Are you somebody who sees it, or are you somebody who doesn't, or are you somebody who sees it but refuses to engage because either you can't or it just doesn't feel right? Because I know it kind of don't feel right to like utilize your god-given tools all the time. It feels like, especially if you're a person like me and you like to fight against the government and the powers that be and all that, when you use your powers, it feels like you're doing the same thing as the people that you are fighting. You know what I mean? It feels like you fighting. um it makes you look at it differently. You start to wonder like who's the good guy and who's the bad guy in it all, if you're literally doing the same thing that the person that you consider bad is doing. But you're doing it for a different reason, but the methods are still the same. You're still controlling people. You're still telling people what to do. You're still manipulating, whether it's for good or bad. Because, like I told you, when people hear that word manipulation, they be like, oh, motherfucker's a manipulator. So is the president, nigga. So is your teachers in school. So everybody manipulates. That's something that happens. You know what I mean? That word is not inherently bad by itself. You know what I mean? If I manipulate my people up out of slavery, then you know what I'm saying? It's not a bad word. It's just how people take it that's bad. If I come in and say, if your kids are not going to school, and I come in and say, listen, I know what's going to make them go to school. He likes this, let's convince him this, that, this. We get them into school based on that. That's manipulation. But at the same time, understand what's also happening in there. The reason you have to do that is because you're trying to get them to do something that didn't come from their own mind. They didn't think of school because they would be in there if they thought of it. It's their shit. When you're trying to force people into your shit, right? You have to be very, very careful about how you do it because you're colliding worlds. You're taking a person who may have their own design or views, or you don't know where these people come from. If you just met somebody, you don't know what his whole life has put into this person to make them how they are. And upon you engaging them, you can assume that they grew up like you or know what you know what is it. But when you come to find out that that's not the case, you have decisions to make. Either you're going to utilize this person in your story, or you know what I mean, I don't know what else you can do, because because everybody needs to see the picture in order for everybody to be a part of the painting, be an artist and part of it. If I'm the only one who can see the picture, but you got a paintbrush, you know what I mean, you're not serving me no purpose unless you putting your paint and your colors where I tell you to put it. You know what I mean? You gotta assist me because your vision ain't bigger. You can't see further. And you can't get mad that you can't see further and start attacking me and my vision. You see, this happens a lot, especially in black families. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers will waste their whole life doing nothing And when they see you doing something, they'll throw dirt at you or throw shots or talk about shit that don't really fucking matter. Why should I have to come in the house and worry about the garbage being taken out if I'm a fucking genius? Why? Black people try to demote you and make you think that you should worry about the garbage being taken out when you can figure out a method to get all of them locked up somewhere and you juice them for all their resources like the government do. The government will gladly take people that's educated and smart with no feelings and make them sit in the think tank and decide your fucking future. But your parents will tell you to take out a fucking garbage after you've already exhibited you're a fucking genius. It's crazy. This is what I'm talking about. It's like trauma people want to pass down. When the people that you consider to be your oppressors oppress you, what they do is they make sure you have the bare minimums. You get medical, you get clothing, you get everything that you need in order to be a slave. Our people is the only ones who just try to make you do shit for no fucking reason. Like, who the fuck are you? You don't have no trust fund set up. You don't have nothing for my future to where I feel comfortable following what the fuck you telling me to do. You are unsuccessful at life. Why would I listen to you? Do I want to repeat this? Do you think that entices me? I've looked at your situation and decided that's what I want? Because that's not the case. And that's a hard pill to swallow. That's a hard pill to swallow for people that been here for a long time and ain't got nothing to show for it, and now they about to die and they going through all these medical things for problems that they caused upon themselves, and they want you to care. Oh, I gotta go to here, and the medical doctor said this. And you just destroyed your body and you want me to waste my whole life caring about that. I'm compassionate, I'm empathetic, but you need to first understand what you did, because we can't go no further unless you understand that you did this. That'd be my thing with my family. Don't tell me about diabetes and all this other shit unless you realize that you did this to yourself, whether knowingly or unknowingly. You literally did this to yourself. If you didn't do it to yourself, you'd be healthy just like everybody else. Everybody ain't walking around with parasites and bloated and faux thinking they sexy, wrapping their stomachs up. Everybody not doing that, bro. Y'all have made it so normal, like it's okay. Black parents wearing Pampers at 50 years old, like what the fuck you got a pamper on for? You can't control your bowels? Your body isn't yours? That's what possessed is. When you let entities take over your fucking body, your temple. That's what possessed is. And all these black women walking around possessed trying to give guidance. Our queendom. Our queenship. Our top of the line, our creme de la creme. They poisoned them out and got them doing nut shit, man. I'm in a battle every day for my son's mind, for him to understand that ain't nobody gonna tell you something to make you more successful than your own pops. They don't care enough. It's impossible. And if they do, something's genetically wrong with them because you're not supposed to. That's how deep I'm in with it. You ain't even supposed to care about somebody else's offspring more than you care about yours. If you do, something's happened to cause that. You know what I'm saying? That's a traumatic situation that probably been passed down. That's a curse. You ain't supposed to care about nobody's offspring more than yours. It's not a natural thought or thing. And your offspring's supposed to understand that. They're not supposed to be influenced so much by the world that when they go outside, they think somebody's telling them something more important than what you fucking telling them. Especially when you haven't exhibited to be stupid. I don't do stupid shit, and I don't pass it on to other people too. I'm a very thoroughly thought through motherfucker where if I do something that doesn't work, everybody can say, well, I thought that would have worked. It's going to be a learning experience for everybody, because I don't do shit that don't add up. Except fuck with people that serve me no fucking purpose. I do that a lot. That's probably my biggest flaw. I probably do not utilize my talents in full because it makes me feel creepy. And you got to be able to keep your mouth shut. You can't be doing something and tell somebody exactly what you're doing because it's going to make them fear you. They're going to understand how powerful your mind is, and they're going to be scared of you because they know what you're capable of. And it's very easy. I don't know who's calling me. Fuck off my line, man. I hate shit like that. Mobile health. They calling me about some shit they want to call me about. I'll deal with y'all when I feel like dealing with y'all. You don't call me and tell me, oh, come in for a test and this and in the hopes of this and nigga, fuck all that. I literally be deciding my shit as I decided. I don't give a fuck who it is. You know why? Because that's how it's supposed to work. Nobody can't entice me with no shit unless it's something I want. The fuck? When you built to do shit, then you built to do it. If you ain't built to do it, then you gotta, you know, coalesce and do other little shit for other people. You know, I'm built to do shit. Fuck out of here. Sometimes I'm on bullshit and everybody gotta deal with it. Motherfuckers say that we made in the image of God. Well, God do it sometimes too. You don't answer nobody, nigga. He do bullshit. Fuck everything. He laugh with the devil. He let him do shit to you. Babies die, everything. Nigga, some days he off. I'm off. Fuck out of here. I'll answer that when I want to. You know why? Because it's not going to change. They're still going to be trying to do the same bullshit when I'm ready to answer. So why the fuck do I got to have my blood pressure and heart beating because somebody said something's due? The fuck? Y'all listening to these words? Something's due. The fuck you gonna do? When you slow everything down, that's what the Matrix was trying to show y'all. Nigga Neo wasn't fucking dodging bullets, nigga. He was dodging life. And the shit that come with life, nigga. He wasn't dodging bullets, nigga. The nigga was dodging everything, nigga. Can't nothing touch me. Everything slow-mo. I see all this shit. Motherfucker be thinking because you participated that you unaware. I'm not unaware. I'm not unaware. I'm just not concerned enough yet, or I'm not at the point yet where I feel like it requires action. Not unaware. But back to what I was saying. See, your oppressor, the people that run the show, they're gonna make sure that you don't die, so that you can keep slaving. Only your people's the one going to tell you, yo, I need you to do this, and don't give you no resources to do it. Only your people be sitting on a couple $100,000 and don't think to themselves, damn, I'm not going to be here forever. Who could I pass this on to? Only your people going to move like that. Only your people going to move like that. They're going to die and let everybody take what they can, do what they can, because they don't have enough courage to look people in the face and say, you're not built to handle this. I'm doing this with this person because they're going to make sure this happens and this. Y'all not built to run shit. That's why you don't got shit to run. When you built to run shit, you let it work. Your ego bigger than your fucking skill set. That shit is crazy. How the fuck is your ego bigger than your skill set? You want to do this, you want to do that, and you're not fucking capable. You don't put the time in to do it. You just want the fucking suit. All these fucking police is walking around like they fucking doing something for right in the world, and they all know they not, though. This is what I'm saying. We all acting. When we gonna stop the charades? Niggas know they not doing nothing right. Congressmen know they not doing nothing right. They all, where's the devil? Because everybody knows it's some boogeyman that, you know, if they don't do this, they gonna get in trouble. If you do the right thing, you're gonna get in more trouble. Who is enforcing that? Where's the person at? Some people be knowing who it is. It be their direct boss. It be their direct boss. It be their mother. It be their father. It be somebody direct, right there, the devil. Enforcing bullshit where they can't even do right. Can't even do right anyway. got a constant example of bullshit in front of them and how well you live when you do bullshit. How easy it is. It's a constant example. You know, if I'm the devil and I run this fucking realm, I'm always gonna bless the people that worship me. And I'm gonna call myself the same thing that the nigga who made this shit call himself, God. And everybody's gonna be confused. But if I'm the devil, I'm always gonna bless those who worship me to show others, hey, this can also happen for you. This can also happen for you. I wonder how many niggas went to Manhattan in one of them record label buildings and sucked somebody's dick and didn't get signed. How many niggas didn't get signed? How many niggas couldn't even stoop to their lowest and still didn't have enough sauce to get in? This is the shit I find hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. I think about shit like that. Like, there's a lot of motherfuckers that tried and still can't even get in because even the evil people don't want you. You won't do right, and the evil people don't want you because they know you're supposed to be good. You just you a good defect. You a good defect. They can't really use you because they can't use nothing good. And you a good person, but you just defective. It's crazy. I remember when I was just running a gang and doing whatever I wanted to do, I ain't have no fucking problems. I woke up, I did what I needed to do, and I slept well. The minute I started trying to account for other people's feelings and be decent, my life took a turn for the worse. Because it's not my role. It's really not my role. If I be ruthless how I'm supposed to be, I'll be in a different situation, you know. But that feels weird to me, and it makes me feel, I don't know, it's not bad. It makes me feel powerful. And I started relating power with something bad in that sense because I kept rejecting that power. Even when I was gangbanging, nigga, I was no little nigga, I rose to the top, nigga. I'm the big homie. That don't happen for everybody. Not a subset, nigga, a real big homie. I don't know what they got going on now. But y'all always know the older shit is, the harder it was to do. Except for basketball, you know, them niggas was dribbling with one hand. But, nigga, I came up in the golden era and rose to the top. Bubble. I don't have no doubt in my abilities. I choose not to enter these worlds that I didn't create. You know what I mean? I've been in a couple already. I know how it turns out. You know what I'm saying? I become an anchor for decent people who also trapped in there, but we ain't got no business in there. Time to create your own world. Stop being scared. If I gotta say something about me, then that's what it is. I've been moving a little scary instead of creating the shit how it's supposed to be. I did that when I gangbanged. That's the whole purpose of why I did it. I came in, I built myself up, and I created a space, the Row family. I created a space where you could actually be Ola and be decent. And be decent without the politics. You could tell another homie, I ain't getting in the pot. And if anybody want any smoke behind that, then we crashing on the basis of you trying to force upon me your visuals, and I'm not with it. I created that space where you could just be blood. I did that before. Yeah. All you had to do was hold it down wherever you went, because I sure did. I had niggas who I thought would hold it down, leave, because they got around niggas they felt was more lit. And that was appropriate because that's what they was chasing, the stardom. I wasn't. I was really trying to lay down something for people like me who had a decade in and no escape. I got out after 20. After 20 years of that shit, starting to build the next platform so that people could, you know, have somewhere to get off of that shit back when they ready. My real mans, you know what I mean? Because that ain't the end game. But we all go through shit to build us up. That was part of my cycle. You know what I'm saying? I needed all that thuggery. You know what I'm saying? I needed to know I had it in me. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. And then I'm back to these fucking civilians who never been to war, who got all this fucking defense money and scared to give it to a motherfucker who been in several battles. For fear that that individual do them like the government do them. Well, you just gonna be alone forever, man, because you stuck in your head with it, man. And I'll tell you one thing, it'd be different if motherfuckers need it. Again, when you built like that, people don't need it. I'm old enough to have already looked at motherfuckers and watched 10 years go by and could still look and don't envy nothing about them. Not their smarts, not their passion, not their possessions, nothing. They have done nothing to make me look and say they grew. I've been around already long enough for that, to where I can say something. Motherfucker can't say that about me. Because where you met me at, I wasn't even at the bottom then, but as far as society goes, I was. I was at the bottom. I went from there to being smarter out here than niggas who've been out here the whole time. After doing a decade in prison, I came home and learned better computer shit, better all shit than niggas who've been out here. Let's not forget that I lost 10.5 years of my life to prison. So I wasn't even in these streets. When I left, cell phones was going ringtones, nigga. When I came home, they was on iPhone 6 or 7. I was going for 50 Cent whole career when he was hot, nigga. When I came home, he wasn't a rapper no more. I went in before in the club. And I did everything in prison too. I did everything like a nutty nigga. But I still was smart enough to know when I get out. And if I get out, I don't know what's going on, man. Motherfuckers been out here the whole time. Don't even know how to restart their fucking phone. But they spend $2,000 on the phone because they seen it on a commercial. It's only that burned me. It's only that. I'm not knocking nobody for being God and living their shit. I'm knocking all these degenerates for acting like something they not, and then always clashing with the people who really are that. That's where I'm at. And I know what I am. And I know what they are. You only work one way. Have a good day, family.